When the scriptures talk about devastation and the Lord dealing with the unrepentant, the word exodus is used, a departing, figuratively meaning death. Can you see the symmetry of the Exodus account and the devastation the Lord brought upon Pharaoh and the gods of Egypt? God is sovereign, perfect in wisdom. He has ordained trials for each man, including Pharaoh, a wicked ruler who did not know God. Listen closely. God wanted to express a problem with the elders of Israel. God desired to let them know how blind they were to his ways. Here's what he did. Jesus walked over to a blind man to make him see. But the way he did it confounded the Pharisees. He bent down, grabbed a handful of dirt, and kept spitting on it until it became like mud. Then he touched it to the eyes of the blind man and said, "Go wash it off." But here's the thing. He told the blind man to go to the pool of Siloam and do it. We're not told how he got there. Likely someone had to lead him by the hand to get him there and into the water. Herein is the wisdom of God. The word Siloam means the apostolo, which is the word apostle in our grammar. Someone sent, someone who is set apart with a message, an assignment. God sent the elders of Israel with his word, but they were blind. To let them know they were blind, he uses a blind man and sends him to the pool of Siloam to wash. That was the assignment for him to get his healing and for the works of God to be displayed before the people. This confounded the Pharisees. So the blindness of the Pharisees was expressed through a man who was blind. That's the wisdom of God and how he desired to call out a problem of the blindness of the religious men of his time. He used a blind man and made him see. Let's go back to the word Exodus. God wanted to destroy the elders of Israel because they were wicked. God told Ezekiel the city is filled with iniquity and uncleanness. So God sent forth his destroyers, each carrying items in his hand for the devastation appointed upon the city. The scriptures use the word exodus for the word devastation. It's going to be an exodus once again, says the Lord, right before the devastation. Crossing the breach, very near, says the Lord. If God were hungry, he wouldn't tell you. He owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. Those who say they can see, he would use a blind man to rebuke them. Those who say calamity would never strike us, he shrouds his anger in riddles and parables to catch the wise in their craftiness. It's no surprise to me God uses poems of judgments, riddles of enigma, to convey what is about to take place. It gives the sinner and the unrepentant much room to mock, so he can bring the Exodus full circle once again. Grab some dirt, spit on it, and touch your eyes with it, says the Lord. Behold, I send you to go wash it off, says the Lord. Exodus is on the way, says the Lord. Listen to this word from January 2021. I can see the base of a whole mountain. There are people there. Battle signals begin.